Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim, and today I want to talk about when will cryptocurrencies recover from this disastrous bear market, or so-called disastrous bear market. Now, if you guys have been with us for a bit of a time, we know that cryptocurrency has been sloping downwards for a while now. And recently, maybe within the last week, we have had we reached the lowest point out of this year. So ever since the beginning of this year, cryptocurrencies started falling down, and even towards the end of the year, it continues to fall down. Now, for some people, this can be a great opportunity, as if you guys bought a little bit at the top, and right now you're struggling, you could kind of even that out by buying at the bottom or continuing to dollar cost average in towards the bottom, because no one knows where the bottom is. But if we have a disciplined investment into cryptocurrencies, then you can kind of even out your investment. Even if you bought at the top, if you buy at the bottom, kind of averages it out. Now, I'm not saying that all of you guys should go out and do it, but it's just one option out there. But regarding the timing of cryptocurrencies, when will it recover and head back to the bull market? That's going to be an unknown for majority of the time until we hit a capitulation. But that said, in the previous couple videos that I made, I really think the last couple days or last couple weeks could be the capitulation that we rise back from. However, for that to be the capitulation, I think we need to have a strong bounce back from around the low 4K into maybe 6K, and then kind of stabilize from there on and then head back towards the top. But so far, we're staying too close to the bottom. So the more I think about it, there is a chance that that was the capitulation, but there's also a chance that that was not the capitulation, but there is more blood to come. And I'm kind of in the middle right now, but regardless, my stance on cryptocurrency is the same. I'm still hodling and dollar cost averaging. But let's go over some popular opinions out there regarding cryptocurrencies and what people think about it. Now, in the Bloomberg opinion section, there's an article, Jamie Dimon and Warren Buffett have the last laugh on Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency's economic delusions are unraveling. None of Bitcoin's utopian promises have come to pass, but regulators must stay vigilant. Now, this basically goes through what the cryptocurrency experts said. They're going to make all the investors rich. But on the other hand, a couple of the top dogs of the financial world, such as Jamie Dimon and Warren Buffett, they said this is a scam. You shouldn't buy into it. So basically, there's a difference in opinions. People who are at the top saying that this is nothing, and people who are at the bottom saying that this is something. And I don't think you should discount the opinions of the bottom or the top, but just take it with a grain of salt. Because if these top dogs are saying something like this, there might be a truth to it. However, that is not the entire truth. So take it with a grain of salt. This is still volatile currency. It's not the most stable currency out there, but I believe that this is a currency of its own. There is no government attached to it. There is no nation attached to it. This is a universal currency that is supported and is strengthened by each person that supports it. So I believe that there is value to it. And unlike these guys say, I find confidence in Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies. Now going forward, there are some more bad news out there. as some cryptocurrency mining firms and investment and companies are being evicted and is filing for bankruptcy. And that is not surprising. Looking at the prices right now, I believe the mining profitability for Bitcoin is actually gone down, way down, and a lot of them might be mining for not for profit, but for a loss. So Washington County, a mining and blockchain firm, Gigawatt, has filed for bankruptcy, and they also had some other problems such as not registering with the SEC. There has been some lawsuit going on against them, but mining is now starting to be for loss, not profit. And as with some other investment firms, this is going to continue to go down until the cryptocurrency ends the bear market and heads back up. So there is a lot of bad news out there saying, oh, cryptocurrency is dying and so forth. However, there are still some people out there that believe in the value of cryptocurrencies, such as myself, and also going from the blockchain capital executive. The bear markets do bear things, but Bitcoin has gigantic potential. And Spencer Bogart, a partner in venture capital, believes that crypto opportunities are still gigantic despite the current bear market. And I talked about Spencer in the previous videos, but he claims that Bitcoin has the largest established network effect and is more than 5 times larger than number 2 crypto. And there's a lot of good news out there, even from the Wall Street bull, Tom Lee. He maintains his new prediction that Bitcoin will end the year at 15K, and also the upcoming launch of backed by the operator of major global exchange, New York Stock Exchange, is to around launch on January 24th. So there is still some popular opinions out there for supporting Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And also, Bart Smith, one of the crypto king from the technological firm Susquehanna, he's still a long-term Bitcoin believer amidst the market crash during CNBC's episode. Now he says that the desire to have a non-sovereign form of currency has existed forever. Remember, Bitcoin came out of the depths of the 2008 financial crisis. Let's see what happens next year. Let's see if the central banks in the US and Europe can unwind this thing successfully and see what people want to own. And one thing that is very similar in this situation is that if you guys look at the stock market, it's not doing too well right now. And just as an opinion or an option out there, or let's say a theory, is that the 2008 financial crisis, it's not a one-time thing. It can happen multiple times throughout our life cycle. And right now, the stock market isn't doing too well, and that might be a signal for a downward trend in the stock market. And once that happens, cryptocurrency, no one knows what's going to happen to cryptocurrencies. If stock market goes down from this point, will cryptocurrencies head back up, or will it continue to go down with the stocks? Now, that is even more of a volatile environment, in my opinion, because usually the stock market does pretty well, and crisis like the 2008 crisis doesn't happen too often, but it is bound to happen at some moment, and at those times will be the opportunities for cryptocurrencies, in my opinion. But no one knows what's going to happen, so that is still at the mercy of the markets. But that said, going back to the original question, when will cryptocurrencies recover? No one knows the timing, but it will recover. Well, I believe that it will recover when the capitulation hits. And looking at these recent price drops, I believe the capitulation is very at the tip of the tongue. It is about to happen, or it has happened, and we just have to wait for the next curve up starting the bull market. But that said, you guys be careful out there. Don't get scammed. And even my opinion, take it with a grain of salt, because my opinions is not truth. I'm just stating my opinions. These are my thoughts on the market. You guys can look at other crypto influencer thoughts or videos and just see, weigh in the pros and cons and see what you guys want to do during this situation. For me, my strategy continues to be the same: HODL and dollar cost average in. And I hope you guys make your own wise decisions, and I hope they're responsible for you and your family and those around you. But that said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this kind of content, like this video and comment below and smash that subscribe button. Also, if you guys want to support this channel, check out the links below and I'll really appreciate that. And as always, I'll bring you guys more deals on Daily Deals with Tim.